Welcome back to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast. And in case you're just joining us, you're listening to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast with Emmy Hikins and Trevor. Doing more harm than good by actually telling him off in the presence of others. So you could it could potentially be the villain there. So you've got to be cautious, aren't you? You've got to really. I would call him aside. I would just call him aside. I'll just say, "Oh yeah, do you want to come over here for a minute?" Or something. I would.
In front of everybody else, he's being taken away to be told off.
I'd find a way to be discreet about it. I think that's the point. I mean, come over here for a minute. It's not discreet, is it? But I will find a way to let them know. And if they persist, then I would start to seclude them from the group. Or I would say, well, if they say, "Oh, do you want to come out for a drink?" I'll be like, right. So, who's going? And if he mentioned his name,
and if he's going, you don't go. So you start to miss out, don't you? You would miss out in that situation.
I would. And then hopefully he'll get the point, or he'll get the idea that what he's doing isn't a good fit for the group. Because you've got to have respect for other people, right?
Yeah.
Because you don't know. Some people are temperamental and they just controlling it. So you could say something and it could turn into a quarrel, an argument, a heated up argument, and then it's too late then. So you've got to try and nip it in the bud before it goes too far. That's what I would do anyway. I would say, well, who's coming out? and I.
I mean, yeah, that's fine. I mean, I respect your answer. Again, it comes back to the whole point here that it's one thing we can say what we think or what we do if we have never had that experience.
Yeah.
On paper, we say, well, that's quite easy. But actually, calling aside or telephoning a friend, and that's the point. If it's a good friend. And actually saying, look, I need to say this. Yeah, it can still happen. And I like to think I would do that. But it probably is much harder, isn't it, to actually say something to someone face to face or even on the phone, which is not an implied criticism. It is a criticism of saying, look, I don't feel comfortable with that. Yeah, I mean, probably that is if there is a right answer on this, that probably is, because it can be, I think one of the worst things is when somebody is a bit like that, say in a group of people, and he or she really embarrasses an individual, and you sort of feel for the person who sort of is embarrassed, as blushing, going red and, squirming a bit, and you think, no, this is horrible, because we all know to be embarrassed in front of a group of other people is a horrible, horrible feeling. You need someone to take the heat. It's take it away from you, sort of thing. So yes, clearly someone like that would need to be aware of what he or she is doing. So it's a hard one, though. Harder, I think, in practice, isn't it?
I suppose something else you could do is, if they said something about somebody else and the person was there, you could then say something nice about the person that they're talking about. So, it's just like countering what they've said, but not in an attacking way. You're not attacking what they said.
No.
And so, for instance, if they said, "Oh, so and so, oh, you like your drink, don't you?" You could say, "Well, I've known him for a while, and I know that he drinks in moderation." For instance.
I wouldn't say that was contrived.
I actually
What if
had
he?
you.
What if
I
he?
actually had you in mind when I said that. I thought
Yeah, but you might be
I've
lying. I
known
mean, what if
I've known my girl
he
for a
jokes
long
about this? He jokes about this person who's a heavy drinker. What if they are a heavy drinker? You come out and said no. Oh, you wrecked me now. I think you show you're all heart, Em. You're all sharp, all heart, cuz. No, I know what you mean. You're trying to take away the awkwardness. You made me cry now.
It wasn't a
You're
good
trying to take away the.
maybe it wasn't a good illustration, but we got the point, don't we?
Okay, let me move on to the last one of these. I can't have too many more because right, there's a couple who've got a little child.
Right.
I'm trying to be serious now. Got a child who, very sadly, I think the child is about 5 or.
We're going to take a short break now. We're back shortly. You've been listening to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show with Trevor Gear and Emmy Hikins. The Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast is looking for sponsors. If you're a company out there looking to spread the word about the products and services you provide, please get in touch with Deepstuff Radio Podcast on info@deepstuffrecords.com, or to use the contact form on our website to contact us, please visit radio.deepstuffrecords.com. Also, if you're looking to get involved on the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast, reach out via our Deepstuff Radio Facebook page. Thank you.